Hello, my name is Tyler Gilbertson, and this is how leadership helped shape this outcome of the Civil War. Leadership is the one thing that can determine victory or defeat in war. The right leader can carry a group of united people as far as they're willing to go. Every leader has a different style, and they bring their own ideas and different tactics to the table. To convey these ideas to their followers, a leader must be able to communicate in a way that everyone can understand. Often, leaders have unique ways of communicating and teaching. Some of the different types of leadership include hands-on micromanagers and hands-off leaders who like to delegate their tasks to others. Accomplished war leaders often have the opportunity to go off and make political names for themselves, including President USS Grant, who also served in the war, proving that a true leader can thrive in multiple environments and positions of power. Abraham Lincoln was elected to be President of the United States after his rise to becoming a public figure in the Lincoln-Douglas debates, where Lincoln expressed his ideas about slavery. Lincoln was immediately a moral role model and taught his followers to be honest and do what's right. Along with this, Lincoln's leadership qualities are extensive. He was a great listener and can decipher the micro-message in text and speech. For example, Lincoln derived his belief that all men are created equal from the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence themselves. Lincoln had a way of talking to people. That invited others to engage in a conversation. Lincoln's passion and ability to control his emotions allowed him to be persuasive and inspiring. On the flip side, in the South, Jefferson Davis had a different leadership technique. Davis had more of a military background, and during his Confederate presidency, served mostly as the head of a violent rebelling nation. As far as his personality goes, he was a very decisive person that had a personal integrity and believed that it was his duty to uphold the Constitution. So why exactly was leadership so important? Well, if you could ask Lincoln himself, he would tell you about his issues in filling the Army General position. His first choice was Virginia native Robert E. Lee, but he had to settle with still influential USS Grant to lead his army. Lee's allegiance to the South was crucial because he sparked a fire in the South that made them truly believe that they had a chance at winning the war. Other influential leaders in the South included Thomas Stonewall Jackson, who earned his nickname when Brigade Leader Bernard B. exclaimed, "There stands Jackson like a stone wall, rally behind the Virginians." In the North, Major General Sherman was able to march through the Deep South and build up a series of victories, including the important burning of Atlanta. Each of these leaders contributed something that caused them to help shape the outcome of the Civil War. Lincoln was able to ultimately preserve the Union as he intended and keep the country whole. Grant's brilliant strategies won many battles for the North, and Sherman was able to win the battles in the South that would eventually help them win the war. For the South, they were never even supposed to have a chance in the war. It was leadership that united the South to fight as one. Davis based his term around the platform of upholding the Constitution. Lee was able to ignite the fire in the South that drove them to victory through sheer determination, and Jackson became a living legend that always inspired his troops. For great leaders, the challenges they overcome can seem unbelievable. When looking at the big picture, Lincoln was able to keep an entire growing nation together, as well as abolish slavery in the process. The people were able to build a government that appealed to the interests of them. And finally, even after the events prior to and during the war, Lincoln had a malice towards none with charity for all clause during Reconstruction that would allow a fragile nation to gradually heal and rebuild. Thank you.
Any questions? I wouldn't think so.